Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the Mom Nurse Fashionista. Hey, y'all. Hey. Child, we going to end this year real nice and lovely. You hear me? Nice and lovely. Welcome back to the Mom Nurse Fashionista. If you don't know, I am Lorna. I'm a nurse of 11 years, and I'm giving y'all these LPN remote jobs today that I found that are very, very high paying. Okay? So, y'all get your pen and paper. And actually, you don't even have to get your pen and paper. But you could do that if you want. So I wanted to come on here. I don't know if anyone is going to come on. That ain't even no big deal if nobody come on. It is a big deal because I like to talk to y'all when I'm live. Hey, make sure when you come in, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Make sure when you come in, make sure that you leave me a like, okay? Make sure y'all leave your girl a like. So, me and YouTube, we got this relationship thing going on, and they can let other nurses know, and I can let y'all make sure that I know that y'all like these videos. Thank you for the like. Y'all welcome. Y'all come on up in here, child, so we can get these jobs going, baby. Yes. So listen, I'm so happy. I know I had came on here. Was that Christmas night, y'all? I came on here and I was telling y'all how I was going to give y'all these jobs that I had been finding. But child, y'all been blessing me so good. Y'all been blessing my business, my LB career coaching business that I have. I help nurses. I help everybody find jobs, but I definitely help nurses because y'all know we got to help each other out because we be tired and stressed and burnt out. Our feet and legs hurt and back hurt. And we also have these kids and we want to find these good jobs. So anyway, y'all been keeping me busy. Y'all so dope. Okay, let me get my water. Hold on. Okay, so y'all been helping the sister out, child. So I've been busy over here. But anyway, while I've been looking for stuff for my clients, because if you don't know, I do provide services where I help you look for the job for you. So I call it personalized job listing. So I personalize the job listing fit personally for you, because as we know, looking for a job is a job. And because God has blessed me with this awesome talent and finding jobs for y'all, I was like, oh, maybe I can make this a service, and it's been doing well. Okay, so if you're trying to look for jobs in your area where you live, are you trying to find remote jobs and you can't find these jobs, child, you just make sure you email me at lbcareercoaching, okay, at gmail.com. And I'll make sure I leave the links down below to all the ways you can contact me. Okay. But child, we about to get in it because I'm gonna get on it because yeah, we got to get on it. So most of the jobs that I found are paying very, very well. And they paying up to 64K. Some is like $43 an hour. Y'all, these are some dope jobs. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like, if y'all have any kind of coding experience, if you like tech, if you have if you're interested in utilization review, and I don't think this list of jobs, so let me go back. I don't think this list of jobs is for utilization. No, it's not. I have found so many utilization nurse jobs, y'all, for LPNs. And I also have a video. If you are RN and you in this live, are you watching the replay? Your video coming up next, because I had to make, y'all know I don't differentiate the disciplines like LPN or RN, but I found a good amount of LPN jobs, and then I found a great amount of RN jobs. So listen, in the RN jobs, I know it's a lady on here, you be watching my channel, girl, and you be like, you can't find these jobs. Listen, literally, I came across so many jobs from Illinois, and I came across so many RN jobs, no lie, paying up to 112 a year. And a lot of them require you to not be certified in coding or case management, but they just require you to have a BSN and have like 3 years. One of them, the most years I found was 5 years. Hey, girl, you're so welcome. I'm sorry, hey, girl. I said, hey, I assumed you was a girl, but hey. Thank you for speaking to everybody. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all comment and chime in live. Okay, so I'm going to get started. So the first job is for a medical review nurse. It's a non-contract job, y'all. So this isn't a contract. Most of the medical review nurse jobs I find are contract. They are not contract. And this particular job is paying up to 64K. And I'm going to let you know who the job is through, because I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. It's through Pyramid Healthcare Incorporation, okay? And you will be helping in the field of substance abuse treatment facilities. So if you have a background in behavior mental health, please make sure that y'all are putting the areas that y'all work in on your resume, please. So make sure you go on there, right, on your resume, and you are putting the areas that you work in. So if you were a nurse, they know you're an LPN, they know that's your discipline, but please make sure that you are actually saying what your what your title is. Okay, you're an LPN, but are you a behavioral nurse LPN? Are you med surg? Are you geriatric? Are you working in a mental health state facility? Do you do skilled nursing facility assistant? Are you correctionals? Are you telehealth? Are you dialysis? Pediatric? Make sure you state that when I'm doing resumes and I ask like what type of nurse. What do I just happen to the Lord? Okay, don't be acting up. Okay, so if make sure you put that on your resume. So then when the hiring managers are looking at your resumes and when the ATS tracking system that is reading your resume, it's going to pick up. Okay, I talk about it almost every video, so make sure you put that there. So that's the first job, y'all. It's non-contract, it's full-time, and that job is paying up to 64K, and they only require you to have, I'm gonna tell you because I know a lot of people ask about the requirements. I don't know why this thing is acting up. Okay, anyway, I can't go back on that website for some reason. Okay, so the next job, but you will have the information. I make sure you have the links to this stuff. Okay, LPN, this is for LPN and RN, and they're looking for prior authorization nurses. Okay, so if you have ever dealt with anything with, yeah, hold on, y'all, pages unresponsive. Okay, if you oh shoot, hold on, now this want to act up, y'all, this thing want to act up when I get on live. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Let me move this out of the way. I think that may have something to do with it. Let me bring this down. It's acting up. That's nothing but the devil. But that's okay. Oh, here you go. Okay, good. Because I'm like, not today. We're not going to do this on this live. If you have any prior experience with prior authorizations, working with insurance or anything, make sure you are putting that in your resume, okay? And they are also looking for nurses. And that particular job is I can't go on the website because my computer doing something real crazy right now, y'all. So I'm gonna just keep that one screen up. But don't worry, because y'all gonna have the links, okay? The next job is a California. This is only for California, so it's a California prior authorization nurse as well. Okay, so that's the second one. I have been finding a lot of LPN prior authorization nurses that they're looking for insurance. Okay, because insurance is important, child. We have to make sure these patients, we want to cut down the costs. We want to make sure everything is getting authorized. Far as like, do Lorna really need this, and are we documenting the right way to make sure that she needs this type of treatment? Okay, so you want to make sure that they're going to get authorized. Like, you want to make sure the facility or the clinic or the doctor's office or whatever company you're working for are going to get paid by these insurances. So you want to go in and you know, prior authorization, like if you got to get surgery or whatever, so they're looking for several nurses for this. The third job I just mentioned is through an insurance company called Molina Healthcare. Okay, Molina Healthcare. And again, I'm giving y'all the websites. This one is through ZipRecruiter. I'm giving you the websites I found them on, but also the actual company. And I'm gonna tell you something, like, I would apply through ZipRecruiter and through the company. Like, no lie, like, I would go through the company. That's just how I am, because unless you're going through LinkedIn, where they have a lot of the recruiters. But I would literally go through the website, because you get so much. If you go on Indeed, for instance, it would tell you how many people applied to that job. If it's a high number, I wouldn't even apply, because it's a high applicant. And so it may be a chance that your application may not even get seen, right? So I would go through LinkedIn. And LinkedIn, you have the recruiters on LinkedIn. Make sure, this is sidebar, but make sure you're putting your resume on there. Make sure you're filling out the sections on your profile for LinkedIn, so that the recruiters could be like, oh, this a LPN, this a RN with this experience. So let me reach out to them. I have so many recruiters reach out to me through LinkedIn, y'all. It works. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. It works. So make sure you do that. Put yourself out there. I talked about that in my last video. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go watch it. My computer is froze, but that's okay. We're going to go to the next job. So the next job is for a utilization review nurse. Utilization review nurse, and this is through United Health Group. Okay, United Health Group is another insurance company. Okay, and with utilization, we want to make sure that we are keeping all costs down, right? So we want to make sure when we go in and see what Johnny is getting done, do he need wound care, and do he need for his wound care, do he need all these different treatments and medicines and supplies and stuff? We want to make sure we keep those costs down. for the company. So that's where you go in with your nursing judgment. You're reading the medical records and you're checking and making sure that we are keeping the costs down. Cost effective care. That's exactly what utilization review is all about, y'all. So make sure you're going through, you thinking about every position that you've worked and what type of work that you have done at these jobs. Okay. I don't care where you work. I don't care if it was a skilled nursing facility, all the way to the hospital, all the way to behavioral health, peds. I don't care if you was in the office, home health, whatever experience you gain and it's pertaining to this stuff, make sure your resume reflected, okay? Because that is going to give you the experience. And you can also let them know, because of all of your clinical experience, it's going to help you because you need clinical experience to understand, okay? That's the fourth position. Man, y'all, this thing is acting up. I don't even know what it's talking about. Let me go into this other thing. This ain't nothing but the devil, I promise y'all. Let me see. It just want to act up. Just my computer ain't been acting up all day long. All day long. And it want to act up like this. That's the let me see if this is it. My whole computer acting up. It's not even just that website. That's the number of the devil. Okay. But anyway, so those are four. It's 5 or 6. If you're in my LPNs only group, I definitely put the jobs in there. I will put a link at the end of this video. See, they all acting up. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's see. Let's just wait. So let me refresh everything. So anyway, it's I'll make sure I put the links in at the end of this description box. I'll also put, because this wasn't gonna be a long video. I just had to jump on here right quick and tell y'all this doggone information, because y'all, I be getting notifications every day. Like every day. And I'm talking about people reaching out to me personally about jobs. My phone blowing up, text messages about jobs, emails about jobs. So these companies are really looking for nurses. And I have never, ever, the whole time I've been doing what I'm doing now, with helping people find jobs, helping nurses find jobs, I have never seen so many remote jobs, y'all. I'm like, dang, okay, this is really awesome. So the jobs are out there. You're just going to have to put yourself out there and you're going to have to do the work, because y'all know applying for a job is a job. And you know sometimes the application process is long. And you know you got to make sure your resume is top notch, because if your resume is not outlined right, that's the main thing. So some of the things I see on the resumes when I'm revamping them is it's the outline of the resume. So you want to make sure the resume is so easy to read. You want to make sure you have your skills on there. List your skills. And when I say skills, I don't mean like vitals. I mean like what make you stand out. So do you have any certifications? So like you may have went to school for coding. You may have worked in prior authorization. You may have been a Hedis nurse. One of my clients, I'm helping them with a resume, but they did my Hedis class. I'm so proud of her, and she put that on her resume that she did the Hedis class. That isn't a certification, but it's also a type of education. You should put that on there, right? You could put it under education. When I do my resumes, I have a section for certifications and licensures, right? So make sure that's on there. Like that stuff really counts, because if I was a hiring manager or a recruiter, I would go through and I would really go through. But, you know, they have so many applicants. They don't have time to do that. So you have to make sure when that system, your resume run through that system, that it's going to pick up those key terms on a resume. If you are applying to these insurance jobs, I want you to look at the job description, and I want you to look at your experience and what you did. And you may not even have a lot of experience on you. You may not have a lot of detailed stuff. Hey, how you doing? Oh, okay. I'm so glad you could join the live tonight. So you may not have a lot of experience, detailed experience on there. I need you to go and think about what you did. So what did you do when you were a nurse? Okay, what did you do that matches the job description? Okay, that's what you have to do. Please, y'all got to do it. I'm telling you, it's going to make a difference. I'm telling you, I said it in my last video. If you haven't seen that, when I said in this one, I literally was talking with my sisters and they was talking about budgets. And I was like, girl, you was doing what? Analytical charts. I was doing that stuff on my own as a telehealth nurse. So I went in. I never had this on my resume, y'all. And this would help me. They have a lot of RN positions for analytical nurses, y'all. They have, listen, nursing, when you get that nursing license, if you're a brand new nurse looking at my videos, like, listen, just get your experience, because they have some dope positions out here for nurses. Stuff I haven't seen before. Like, I guess they feel like they can hire a tech nurse because the nurse also has a clinical background as well as the tech background, right? So they have like analytical type. They looking for analyst nursing. I forgot the exact job title for it, but that's what I was doing. I didn't even realize, like, I was creating analytical charts for my telehealth. So what I do, I just compare Johnny. Let me compare Johnny for the week. What was their weight like, and what was their complaints like? Were they short of breath? Because it was CHF patients. Were they gaining too much weight in that week? Please email me. Yes. Yes. And so then I would compare them from the month to month. I would just go in and play with the software. That's what I would do. I didn't even know. I don't like stuff like that. I guess I did. I didn't realize it till my sister was talking about it. And I was like, that's what, she not in medicine, in healthcare, but she was talking about for what she do. And I was like, wait a minute, that's what I be doing. Y'all, I went on there and I added all that stuff I did at that telehealth job. And as soon as I updated my resume and all the other websites, I uploaded that new resume there. I've been getting so many calls, y'all, and so many texts and so many emails, right? So you have to put yourself out there and make sure your resume is reflecting what you did, and think about every little detail you did, but that reflects that job description, okay? They need your clinical background, but they need to make sure that you're going to be a good candidate. Like, if you have me, I've never did prior authorizations. I could tell you about it, but I don't have any experience in it. So then I probably wouldn't be a good candidate for that. I don't know. But if you see that you match some of your job descriptions that you've done, match some of your job experience, match the job description, put that on your resume. Don't lie, because what'll happen is they'll call, you never know what they'll do. They may call the prior job, or they may ask you. One thing I don't want to happen with y'all is you get in an interview and they ask you to follow it. They say, oh, I see you said you had this experience on your resume. And then you be sitting there like a deer caught in headlights, like, oh, shoot, what? And you don't know what to say. Like, so don't lie. Just like, I know you want a remote job, but they have remote jobs for everything. Yes, they have telehealth. Yes, they, a lot of people ask me about telehealth from my telehealth video that I did. A lot of people ask me about Hedis. They still hiring for Hedis, but it's slowing down because we enter in January. But they still hiring for Hedis. And what I would suggest you do, you could still get my class. Oh, I got some good things coming. I told y'all last video, I have even more better things coming with that. Oh God, for 2023. But anyway, what I suggest you do with my Hedis class is you take it, because I'm gonna still have everything updated. I'm probably actually gonna do another detail later on in the year of 23, because I want to go back and I want to see if they changed anything. But everything that's in that video, in that class, it's going to help you get in Hedis. And then what you need to know far is learning, they will train you in it, not learning Hedis, but understanding how your work day will go and everything like that. I had someone ask me when they did my reviews, when I did a survey for my class, somebody mentioned to do a video about how I stay organized with Hedis. I would do a video of how I stay organized working from home. I would do that, because you do need to be organized, especially since you're going to be working from home. And I also try to do a video of my day in the life as a Hedis nurse. I couldn't do it because, like, right now I don't work Hedis, but I can walk you through how I did it. That'll be easy. I'll probably do it like that. But make sure you apply all these things I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's going to help you get the job. And the most important thing is be patient, because I had some clients that I know when you apply for a job, they're not going to call you back in the next week. It may not even be the next week or two for an interview. But then they got that call back and bam, they got that job. And I was like, that's so dope. And it was the job they wanted and the pay they wanted. And it has happened with a lot of my clients. And that is what I like to see, like, more than anything, because that's the whole point of you leaving one job and going into another. Okay. So just make sure you remember that when it comes to your resumes. Let me go back to y'all. Okay. So the high value nurse, I don't know if you have my email address, but I'll say it again for the people that's coming in. Make sure y'all leave a like too for this video. But anyway, okay, so my email is LB, like, for my name, Lorna Brown, lbcareercoaching@gmail.com. That's my email address. You can email me on there. And then Makers Creating. Hello. Hey, you caught a live, girl. Hey, Regina. Nice to meet you. I have applied, did phone interviews, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Hedis certified. You are certified. Resume updated. Help. Well, my Lord, who you applied to? You know what? I've been getting a lot of people asking me. I didn't even know this was a thing, y'all. More and more people is telling me that it be people out here scamming on Indeed. See, I only go through reputable companies through Indeed. I don't. And then oh my God, it's so many staff agencies, y'all. Because, it ain't nothing to open up a staffing agency because people know it's money in staffing agencies. But if they not getting the funds like they supposed to, they'll rip you off. And I'm just being honest, because that's what happened. Like, if, anytime you get in contracts with people, you get a contract and they may be slow at paying a company, right? And then guess what? They can't pay their employers. And so it's like they're scamming. I literally worked with a lady in Hedis, and she went through this company I had never heard about. They was way out of town. We in Jacksonville, Florida. They was somewhere far away. And child, they did not pay that lady for some weeks. And I was like, that's messed up. So make sure these companies are reputable. But girl, what companies are you applying through, if you don't mind? And if you want to email me, make sure you email me. I can help you more, because you Hedis certified. You are certified. Like, you a nurse. Like, it should be no reason why you not. Are you getting an interview? Oh, you did. Oh, you did. Phone interview. Phone interviews. I don't know. That's weird. Now, I'm going to tell you something about in the phone interviews. Like, sell yourself even in these phone interviews, y'all, because you got to remember, like, everybody tired and they burned out and they want to work from home, because it's just better. You can work from home and get paid good money. So everybody is applying to work from home jobs, y'all, remote nurse jobs. So make sure, if you ain't doing nothing else, you selling yourself in these interviews. And the most thing I can think of, the best thing I could think of, when you're going to have a phone interview. Are you talking about Change Healthcare? Change Healthcare? I haven't heard of LPNs. Okay. But when you are on these phone interviews, make sure you have your resume in front of you. Because sometimes you can forget. Like, I don't know, sometimes you just may forget. It just be so much going on your brain. So make sure you have your resume in front of you. So, child, when they ask you about this, and that and they should have a resume in front of them, but sometimes they don't. So make sure you have your resume in front of you, so you can let these people know, like, you the best of the best, and this is why they need to go head on with the next interview, okay, with you. But make sure you're doing that, because that's what I find, like, with the phone interviews, they trying to see, man, let me screen this person, this candidate, and see if they even worth it, and so I can go on to the next person. But that's crazy. Like, and let me see who the other people. Total Med. I heard of Total Med too, but I'm not familiar with Elevance, and Cigna. But I know it's sometimes hard to get through the insurance companies. I know people that work for those insurance companies, but they're not in nursing. And one lady did tell me that about what's the other insurance company name she worked? It's not Cerner. It's Centrix. I think no. It started with a C. She was saying how hard it is to get through that. But she was a like a therapist, like a psychiatrist. She was doing that through them. So yes, and Morgan said, y'all check out United Health Group. I'm working there as an LVN case manager as a remote job as well. You better go ahead, girl. Get it, girl. That's awesome. So yeah, United Health Group, they have a lot. One of the jobs I just mentioned earlier was through United Health Group. Remember, I'm going to put those links, so you'll have those links, okay, at the end of the video, so you can go directly to them. But yeah, and follow up with them and see why they're, I don't know. And Regina, follow up with them and see why they haven't contacted you back. But I know it's a lot. I know they're busy, because a lot of people are applying to the jobs, but they are out there. And if they pulled your resume and then called you for a phone interview, it would seem like they would call you back, right? So yeah, make sure. And then and your resume is updated. But make sure you're following up with them. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Jean, but I'm gonna call you Jean. So how do you sign up for my class? So my class, my Hedis class, I'll leave the link below. You can't go through my website. Oh no, the devil been trying to, let me tell you, the devil been, oh my God, I hadn't told nobody. Like, the devil has been trying it. You're so welcome. The devil been trying it with my Hedis class, y'all. So like, my Hedis class, it was The website, everything was set, everything was good. This is when I first did my Hedis class in November. So like my first set of customers, they were so patient. Y'all are bomb. Y'all was so patient with me. Oh my God, I didn't know what was going on. So after I done paid so I could have people sign up on the website, they screwed me over talking about your website isn't your business isn't compliant to be on our website. I on our like use them for my business. My business wasn't compliant. And I was like, what are you talking about? So I went and looked at the rules. And I'm like, child, y'all talking about you can't sell like alcohol and guns and all this stuff. And I don't even do that. Like, I'm a career coach and I'm a employment service and career services. Like, anyway, that was a whole hot mess. And so like it's been one thing after another. So you can go to my website and you can see my class on there, but you won't be able, after I paid them, they took what's the word they took from me? They took it away from me. So yeah, that's why you can't pay through the, but it's okay, because guess what? God put this girl in my life. Like, you know, she was talking about, she reached out to me to do some stuff for her, right? To do some to like talk about her class that she was doing. She do a lot of marketing stuff or whatever. She a subscriber, and then she had looked me up on Instagram and she wanted me to promote some stuff for her. So I did it. And then she was like, oh yeah, I have a background in this and that. And so I asked her, I told her what was going on with me, and child, God fixed it. And now look, I could still, my class, you could still go to another site and you could purchase my class. So it worked out anyway. Don't play with me. So anywho, I send me an email and I put the link here after the video in. You can easily just go, you could go to my website, or you could just go to the link. It'd be better go to the link, because that link you could pay for the class and have the class. So boom, boom, bam, it'll be good that way. Okay. So that's how you get information on my class. So y'all, I had the information here. I think I put it in my last video link, but I'm not sure. But I'll make sure I put it here, as well as the links to the job here. But yeah, child, the devil be trying it. You're so welcome. You're welcome. But the devil be trying it, but that's okay, because don't play with me. I had the devil try me earlier today. Don't play with me. No. So anyway, y'all, if y'all don't have no more questions, it was so nice. I'm so glad I came on here, because I was like, ain't nobody probably gonna be on here. But let me just put this information out for everybody. And as I find more jobs, y'all, I will make sure I put them up. I will do my best, even if I have to put it in a short. Y'all have to follow my blog. Oh, y'all, I got a TikTok too, child. I got a TikTok, because everybody, I be meeting so many people, and they was like, oh, you on TikTok? And I'm like, no, I don't have time for that. Like, but I create content all the time, I know. So I just started putting stuff over there. So it's the same name here, Mom Nurse Fashionista on TikTok. So y'all can follow me over there. And I said that as I find quick jobs, I just do a quick video and put it up on there. So like this video like this with the jobs, I'll put on there. Because a lot of times, like, I'm working, that's how I'm finding stuff accidentally. I'm literally working with a client and I'm like, they need some good jobs. They need some good, they need some good jobs. And so I'm laughing at my mama commenting. And so anyway, so I'll make sure I put them over there. My mama said that she gonna help me she gonna help remind me, y'all, about the link. So thank you, mama. She be on it. She don't even know. She gonna be my administrator. She don't even know. Part-time administrator. Because my granny will be on here watching and she'll be like, you don't need to be letting her work, because she retired. Anywho, but she'll be my part-time administrator. But do y'all have any more questions? Okay, so remember, if you need help with your resume, or if you need my Hedis class, you can find all that information below. Once we get off the video, and then YouTube upload the video and everything, the links will be there. The links for the class is going to be on there too. Okay, and that's it, y'all. Oh my goodness, thank y'all for joining me tonight. That's so awesome. Thank y'all for joining me. Okay, so remember, no matter your adversities, you are an overcomer. Because I had to switch it up on my saying, because baby, we are overcomers. We done made it through 2022. I'll be about to say 2022, y'all. We done made it through. Okay, we about to go. 23 is knocking at the door, and we gonna have more awesomeness. Y'all gonna have some bomb jobs for 23. Okay, because y'all gonna put that work in for them resumes. I'm trying to hype y'all up so y'all can put y'all work in for y'all resumes, and y'all gonna get these interviews. And I have, okay, so I know people are nervous about interviews and get intimidated. So I was, I be up and my wheels be turning. So I said, I'm going to do a masterclass, because I was trying to figure out what I want to do, a free masterclass about that people have issues with. So I'm going to do a free masterclass, how to sell yourself in an interview. But then it's going to kind of roll into a system, that the systems that I have used, and excuse me, the systems that I've used in 2016 and then had also used in 2019. So in 2016, you know, I talked about getting, I didn't get laid off from that job. Basically, they just ain't never given me no more patients when I was a home visit nurse. And I had to find another job. So I had to come up with a system though, y'all. So, you know, me and my kids wouldn't be on the street. So anyway, then I said, okay, I'm gonna come up with another system, right, on how how I was able to go back to school in 2019, but then I had to like pivot and go into another job and get out of school because I couldn't do the 12-hour shifts no more. And so basically that's what you got to come up with is a plan. So I want to teach y'all about that, like how to come up with a plan for 23 to get into another job, because it is a plan. Like you got to have things planned out, especially parents. It's not easy just to go into another job and stuff. You have so many situations going on, even if you don't have kids, maybe your parents or maybe your family or your friends or something going on. And so, you know, it's a planning thing. So I'm gonna have a master class about how to sell yourself in the interviews and how I came up with that and how, you know, I got to where I am now, because I know that's like the main thing that we are all like struggling with. And I talk about confidence, that's the number one thing, but I go more in detail and strategizing and how to do that, because you got to come up with a strategy and how to do that. But y'all got to kill it. Y'all see how bad y'all want these remote jobs, child. You just got to kill it. And on those jobs, if you scroll down to the bottom of the job description, it always tells you how many applicants they're looking for too. So a lot of jobs are looking for more than one applicant for those remote jobs, just so you know. But okay, so I'm ending the video now. Y'all have an awesome night. Have to get to the kiddos. And y'all make sure y'all follow, you know, look for the video to upload so you can click the link and you can get to those jobs. And it'll be all the jobs. I don't know what's going on. My computer is still froze, but I think it's 5 or 6 jobs that I have for y'all. Okay, so make sure y'all. All right, bye y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for sticking through it with me. Thank you.